about for those events that were scheduled for this time and have to be cancelled and have to be postponed and changed because of the coronavirus epidemic. Hello, this is Coffee Break with Ninita, a daily meeting where we find the time to get together for a cup of coffee or tea or just water in a virtual way and share our thoughts and feelings, ideas and concerns, make comments, and pretty much draw energy from each other in becoming creative and overcoming the challenges that this coronavirus epidemic has brought into our lives. Pretty much, we know the feeling of planning for an event, whether this is a wedding, christening, anniversary, big trip, vacation, events like that, retirement, events like that, where there is planning that takes place months ago or sometimes even a year ago. And those plans have to be stopped, have to be cancelled because the events were scheduled for right now. And we cannot actually have them happen because of the rules and regulations that are dictated by the epidemic, where we cannot really have gatherings for our safety. Well, this is very disappointing and frustrating. And if we look at how hard it is not to attend, participate, or even have those events, it is heartbreaking. It is very much heartbreaking. However, if we look at these cancelled plans, not through the eyes of today, but through the eyes of next year, looking back into the days of this year, of the times of this year, then what we can do is we can actually be creative, and instead of allowing energy to come out through disappointment, invest that energy in thinking, if today is a year later, looking back on April of 2020, looking back at those times, and how do we want to remember this anniversary or this event or this date? Do we want to remember it in the way of, oh, it was just a disaster, too much anger, too much frustration, it was ignored, it was not given any kind of attention because of the time we were going through? Or do we want to think of that date as a happy memory, creative memory, a memory where it was not planned, it did not happen as planned, but it was still filled with love and creativity. And this is something that can actually help us. If we try to look at the event from the eyes of next year, not from the eyes of this year. because it's going to be a landmark. If we hold on to the energy, the loving energy of what that event means to us and how important that date is, we need to hold on to that. It is very important whether we are having a big celebration or a tiny celebration. The celebration is not what is important. It is what the event is about that is important. That no coronavirus can take away from us. Only the way we are going to celebrate, it can be impacted, not the celebration itself. And this is what you want, what we all want, to remember how we are going to feel next year as we are looking back into this year's celebrations or lack of them. We can actually have huge parties, or we can actually have a cheer through the internet, FaceTime, with the ones that we love and care, and promise that next year it is going to be healthier and better and powerful. And yes, it is powerful when we look at events that happened in the past, that the times were difficult and we were able to preserve what brought love to us, to preserve love, to preserve that kind of excitement, whether it is coming from big celebration or it is coming from exchanging few words with each other that are coming straight from the heart. That is what I want us to be the core of our celebration this year. Our love, what it means to us, what that celebration means to us. And try not to lose that. Keep that. And try in new ways, even if it is in way much simpler ways, to express that good feeling that the whole celebration was based on. That good feeling doesn't have to be raised because the celebration cannot happen. It can still be honored, respected, and expressed. Please, don't let the meaning of the celebration go down because the celebration could not happen as planned. The meaning of the celebration never gets erased. The celebrations themselves, through the times, get forgotten. But the meaning, what it represented, what it stands for, never gets erased. So let's not erase them because we are frustrated. Let's not spoil them, the meaning, because we cannot have them just the way it would have been what we would have loved to have under normal circumstances. Unfortunately, the reality is that we are going through times where the way we knew normal is not present, is not existing. We can feel bad about it and fight it and be miserable, or we can be good about it and let it take us wherever it takes us by holding on to creativity, to a positive attitude, to the good feeling that exists deep in our hearts, that is love. Behind every celebration, it is the emotion of love that stands. Don't ever forget that. The celebration is the dress, the outfit that the love appears. It's not the love itself. So let's separate love from the outfit that right now it cannot wear, and make it still come forward, even if it is in a simpler form, wearing a simpler outfit, but still shining, for love always shines. So let's all together start and get working on how we will find creative ways in creating awesome memories for the years to come, for the events that come from love, that cannot happen the way it was planned. Until tomorrow, we meet again. God bless you and stay well.